December 28th, 2025. The Storm Prediction Center issued a slight risk for the states of Indiana, Illinois, and parts of Kentucky. A 5% tornado risk was also issued for areas of central Illinois and Indiana. The chances for supercell in the environment was definitely there, but I'll discuss that a little bit more a little bit later. First off, don't mind my messy hair. I literally been laying on the couch all morning this morning, but I'm starting off this morning not at my house. I'm actually dog sitting for some people we know right now. Speak of the devil. That puppet. Anyways, yeah, today I've been debating on whether I really want to chase or not. I mean, yesterday there was a marginal risk, 2% tornado risk, and it just looked not great. But models have been continuing to uptrend as we continue throughout the day. And this broken line segment just seems to be like actually have potential for some supercell development. And I've been vaguely monitoring it, and I'm like, do I really want to drive 3 hours? I mean, it is going to be the last chase of this year if I do go out. I'm a little tight on money right now, especially for gas, and I know Indiana, Illinois gas prices are going to be just stupid, as they normally are compared to here, where I'm at, where it's literally like $2.19 for gas. So I really don't know what I want to do today. I'm going to be looking at models and kind of just monitoring them and just see what happens. I don't know if I can justify driving I don't know if I want to justify driving 3 hours west to chase today. Will it pan out the way I hope it will? I want a little bit more confidence before I go out, and I would have to make that decision to go out like within the next hour or so. So I need to decide within the next hour, do I leave or do I not? After a little while, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go home, make breakfast, look at models, and then get out for the day. Alright, I want to pull up the HRRR model here and just go to the composite reflectivity just to have a vague idea. Biggest thing I've been noticing and seeing a lot of what I'm seeing from people is Indiana, Illinois area seems to be where all these cells are supposed to start developing. We got good chances for low top cells to start developing. Problem is, I just don't like the timing. That's my biggest concern. We look at 21Z is when they're supposed to all start firing up, which is about 4 or 5 o'clock. We're dipping into evening time, so we only get like a couple hours. We look at 23Z, 24Z. It starts congealing into a line a bit more, but if it stays isolated long enough, which it seems like it will be, then maybe we might actually see something. We might actually see something before nightfall, but it's gonna be hard to say. I looked at some more bits of the models just so I could get a bit more of an idea of what the day was possibly gonna do, and just understand a bit more of what the day looked like. And this stupid tripod is gonna be a major factor into the chase. Anyways. Alright guys, one last random chase in the near end of December. Literally only 3 days away from New Year's Eve, and we're storm chasing. That's just, welcome to the Midwest. Welcome to Ohio. Welcome to the Midwest. That's nothing out of the usual here. And for it to drop to 20 degrees, and that only being the high the next day, that is nothing unusual. It is already starting to clear up a little bit now too. The cloud cover is really starting to clear, even where I'm at right now. I'm kind of close to home still. I got a little bit of a later jump because I was trying to look for one of my tripod things that went missing because I had to buy a new one. Since the one I have on me at the moment is a little broken. It works. I mean, it's a cheap Walmart mini tripod and it's probably broken, but whatever. It'll have to do for now. I'm not too worried about it. Sorry about the car noises and whatnot. I kind of can't control that. I don't have money to run like a separate mic for my GoPro. So that's kind of out of my control, unfortunately. My current plan is to get to West Indiana. I don't know exactly where I'm gonna get to. If I need to move towards like Champaign, Illinois, I can. I really don't want to be more than 3 hours out, but I don't think I will have to be. I'm gonna be at most 3 hours away from home. Anyways, yeah, my plan is to get near the Indiana-Illinois border. If I have to move towards like Champaign, Illinois, I can. Good news is
Champaign is Champaign's 3 hours out, which, I mean, for a day like this, I'm kind of like, kind of a little iffy about it, but with the chances of supercells starting to develop more and more, I think, you know what, it'll be worth it in the long run. So that's why I'm just like, screw it, I'm going out. And I have someone literally going almost 10 under the speed limit. Like, bruh. Anyways, let's get west.
I decided to target Danville, Illinois, as I was planning to try to meet up with some of the others at my college. But then...
Alright, so the biggest challenge we're going to have today is the fact that the Indianapolis radar is down for who knows how much longer. So that's really going to not be great, because we're not going to get any radar coverage at all from Indianapolis, which is going to really suck. The one day the radar goes down is today, so that's just fantastic. Totally amazing and everything. Oh well, we'll make it work.
Eventually I got caught up in quite a bit of rain for quite a while. I really wasn't paying attention until I realized it a little bit later, but I ended up passing through the warm front, and I was approaching.
Well, I am definitely not alone with where I'm going. I think a lot of people are starting to now move towards Champaign, Illinois, and I'm thinking I might follow suit real soon. As I'm getting closer to Danville, about 30 minutes out right now. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of chasers out right now near the Champaign-Danville area. People like Zach. Safe to say that there's going to be a good amount of people out today because, I mean, we're desperate. We need some. No more. And again, it's December and we're chasing, so you know what, why not? I mean, it's only 3:15 right now, so I'm really trying to work my way west as much as I can and as quickly as I can. I'm already seeing cells starting to initiate back towards Springfield, Illinois. So I'm like, am I going to be there in time or am I going to be late to the party? I'm obviously late to the party, but how late am I going to be to this party at this point? I think it's pretty much game on, guys. Let's go.
Eventually, I finally got past that warm front and finally started getting out of the rain. Immediately, one of the biggest things I started noticing was how it was starting to clear up just a little bit. That would become a bit more noticeable as I continued driving on west and trying to get into position. Another thing to note here as well is you can definitely tell there's some wind shear happening, just given by the movement of the clouds. Time lapses help make that way more obvious.
You can make it out, but you can see the cells starting to fire off in the distance. You can kind of tell by the sun, you can make the outline out a little bit. But yeah, there's the cells that we're going to be targeting for right now. I'm actually going to try to push my way all the way to Champaign to kind of just stop and fuel up there and then drop south a little bit on these storms. I think we'll have to go south a little bit on these. Not too much because they look like they're going to come within the relative area of Champaign, but we will definitely have to move south just a tad bit. Alright, quick little update. Down farther south, we do already have our first tornado warning of the night, well, of the afternoon. It is down a little bit farther south. Where is it again? Yeah, Chandler County, Illinois. I am trying to really get my way west. And again, I'm just going to stop at Champaign and then drop onto these storms. That's all I can really do. I am going to have to fill up at Champaign. I don't have a choice on that, unfortunately, but we're just doing what we can to get in Champaign and get in position. Those are going to be the stores that we're going to more than likely target. If we can get up onto them, that'd be great. I'm just going to see what everybody else is going to be doing. If they're just going to wait Champaign for other cells to fire, or what. And now we do have a tornado watch out, as I am literally just about to end. I was just about to end this, and now a tornado watch just went out.
As I was getting closer towards Champaign, Illinois, this supercell starts becoming a lot more obvious.
I don't know how much you can see to my left. But yeah, that's the storm. You can even see on radar, just on the reflectivity anvil stretching all the way up here already. So again, it's a pretty nice structured cell going on right now. It's looking really good. It is still freaking windy on the interstate, though. It's like, it's bad. You gotta keep in mind, my vehicle is like, with how much junk it is in it, with me in it, and just the vehicle weight alone, it's probably only like 3,000 pounds. But yeah, needless to say, my vehicle's a really light vehicle. But we're gonna do what we can with this. I've been pushing along very well with this, and we're gonna be in Champaign relatively soon. We got about another 10-15 minutes before we're in Champaign, and we'll actually be in position for this cell that's developing.
It's pretty difficult to make this out, but where the circle's at, that's where the mezzo is.
I don't know for sure, but I think a base might be developing on I might be seeing a base on the show up on just off to my left here. We're basically at Champaign right now, almost there, about another 5-10 minutes. But I noticed a distinct little area that looked like was the base of the storm, the base of this. Yeah, you can kind of see it off in the distance. It's gonna come right here. You might have to move south just a little bit though. But this thing could possibly start doing some stuff sooner than later. And this is the newer storm, so I'm really getting lucky with timing here as well with this cell. But yeah, where the mezzo would be for this, I think it's pretty evident. Alright, fuel up time. Oh my god. Alright, let's go. We filled up. We gotta get south a little bit. Ah, you stupid. Come on. Thank you. Looks like it's starting to kind of turn into the line I was afraid of. The stuff is to my right, but I don't have anywhere to mount my GoPro to. But we're trying to work our way south to this tornado warned area. And we're gonna do our best to just see what we can do with it. I don't know what we can do at this point, because it is starting to kind of get clumped in. We could get another situation going on, but I don't know, dude. Just gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, it's starting to clump together in a line a little bit. We did get here a little later than I wanted to, but we're trying, guys. We're trying. Dang it, dude, I was afraid of it turning into more of a linear mess more quickly than I wanted it to. But oh well. We saw it coming, but you know what, whatever. I'm also seeing now that there's actually possibly there's a funnel on this more than likely, and it actually might be on the ground. We might have a tornado on the ground just to our west. We're trying to work our way there as quickly but safely as possible. I'm gonna see what I can do. Yeah, tornado on the ground right now from this cell. We're rushing up to it right now. This thing might be getting pretty decent in size. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe. Waiting to see if I can get more information on this. Yeah, pretty decent debris ball on it, dude. That is a very clear as day CC drop. Definitely have a decently sized tornado on the ground. I'm not up to it yet. I'm still like 20 minutes away from the cell, unfortunately. We are so far behind. It's kind of frustrating. We're doing what we can. This is what happens when I get a late jump on stuff. I shouldn't have just kept looking for the tripod. I should have just said screw it and left. And now we're missing a tornado that's on the ground right now. It is what it is. You win some, you lose some. Can't always get to it. Problem is, from where I want to set up, I'm literally still 30 minutes away. I'm running really behind right now. We're trying to just get up to it as quickly as possible. Getting quickly but safely as possible. Dang it, dude. That's actually so unfortunate.
As I said before, that stupid tripod, bro. Should've just left it alone. Anyways, I did what I could to get west, but I ended up missing my turn, so I got a little bit more behind, but eventually I was able to start making my way west.
Alright, we are definitely on our road now to get to the storm. We're looking pretty darn good right now to get in front of this thing. It's still warm. I don't know if they're gonna, oh, lightning strike right there. Here we go, guys. We're definitely getting into the storm a little bit. We're trying to stay ahead just a tad bit. Do what we can. I'm probably actually just gonna stay on this road and get close to this as close as possible. Thing is, I don't know how much I'll be able to see or how much I won't be able to see. It's gonna be interesting. It is getting embedded in rain, which is my concern. I mean, it's still a cell. It's still an obvious supercell, but the rain with this one storm, it's pretty much right up against this other bit that's right up against. Oh yeah, there's definitely a coupler on that. I need to probably get back south a little bit. I think I went just a tad too far north. No, we're gonna take one of these roads here. And we got another chaser sitting up here as well. Yep. Here, try to get a visual of what I want to do here. Let's take a stop real quick and try to get a visual of what I want to do here.
I think right here should be a good spot. Take it right for us.
That's what I was thinking.
If you just want to chill here with me, that's fine.
Yeah, I probably will.
So I tried to adjust my GoPro and get it mounted to my main tripod, but that just didn't work out in time. But I noticed another area a bit more south.
Alright, anyways, the area of interest should be pretty much right in front of us. Let's see. My phone stopped being stupid. They did drop that tornado warning, which I was wondering was going to happen. I think there's another area of interest farther south. I'm trying to see. Yeah, there's definitely a new area of rotation. I need to get south and east like right now. There's a new area of interest that I'm seeing that did get a tornado possible tag on it, and I was kind of looking at it. So we're going to go in here. We got a punch in front of this like right now. We gotta get going. I don't want to get too caught up on this because I know it's moving pretty decently quick. Yeah, brain's definitely coming down now here. But we are booking it right now to get back in front of this thing if we can. I don't like how close I am with this. There's just constant heavy rain and wind, so we just gotta get moving.
So I had a west option in mind as I was trying to stay ahead of this, but also get into position for this new rotation that was developing. But I decided, you know what, it was probably best to take this other turn, which it wasn't at all. Also, if you notice in this, the area of interest may have been slightly visible, but I'm not too sure. It may have been completely rain wrapped and I might have just been seeing other stuff.
That area of interest is tightening up. Yeah, there's the severe warning. That's definitely getting a tighter rotation. I'm looking at it on radar. We got a rail crossing here. We gotta get south on this, dude. This will likely get tornado warned here in a second. I'm not gonna lie. There's a rotation in this, and I think it's rain wrap, which is part of the issue. And a lot of these chasers are trying to punch through this. I'm saying that I'm ahead of every single one of the chasers right now that are trying to punch through this right now. Well, at least I'm paralleling all of them right now, so this rotation's a little close.
Take your next right onto North County Road 1250 East.
I think I'm gonna jump within the pack. Yeah, I have to anyway.
At the stop sign, turn right onto North County Road 1250 East.
Oh yeah, you can see it off to my left a little bit there. We gotta get east, dude. Stay ahead of this a little bit. I don't want to be too in front of this. Well, not too in front of it. I don't want to be too close to this. But this could drop something here sooner than later. It's really starting to tighten up a bit more. We're bound to run into a handful of chases as well. Nice lightning strike right there.
Approaching a railroad crossing.
Oh, frick me. Took that a little too sport. That was a little sporty. Gotta love it, bro. I'm probably gonna take this all the way to like Newman. That'll be my best bet. Ooh, nice lightning strike above me. I don't have any cameras on the back of my vehicle, so I can't do anything about that. There's a lot of people, and I think some of it's all chasing convergence. Let's go, people. I need to get going. Alright, turn left, turn left, turn left, turn left. Go, 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 go. Get these people out.
My goal at this point was just to be able to stay ahead of this and even try to get out of the rain. I also had to be aware of all the other chasers around because, as you can see, there's chasers pulled over. And also, I thought I forgot my rain gear, but once again, I was being a little blind.
Just gotta watch these chasers though, because as you saw, they're pulling over right here. I just want to stay more ahead of this so I can actually have visual what I see and not get pelted by rain, because I don't have rain gear. That's my fault.
Stop the cap.
It's still there. It doesn't look as prominent as it was a bit ago, but you know what? We're in a decent spot right now still. We can probably see it a bit, but I want to get ahead of this. Alright, I was trying to get an idea of where I wanted to go, but it's just all getting into a rainy mess. Had some nice lightning strikes, but I gotta keep moving these just to wait to see what else pops up. It's just getting all messy, which is the issue. It's starting to get dark. We don't have much more time if we want to see anything. Something needs to happen like right now. Farther north did put down a tornado as well. That's just a severe warning from my phone. That's all. I mean, I really just don't know what to do. It's just turning messy, dude. I think that's all she wrote. Just turn it to linear slop, which nothing new around here. It always turns into linear slop. You can't get much of anything. Too late, dude. Dang it. But yeah, that's all she wrote. We're done.
All because I misplaced the tripod and decided to look for it for 20 to 30 minutes. That was how far behind I was from being able to actually be able to see this thing. 20 to 30 minutes. I told you that tripod was going to be the reason I missed this. I also had a little interesting moment where I was going to try to get gas, but the pumps didn't let me select the fuel grade. So I was like, whatever, I'll make it back home either way. I just wanted to top off.
Alright, well, I did turn my camera on in time, but we are now in Indiana. We just crossed the border. And, well, I should definitely be good to stay ahead of this line and get home in front, well ahead of this
In
line.
1 mile. Turn left on Indiana 71.
Let's get home and probably get some dinner.
I ended up right behind another meteorology student while I was heading back towards Indiana. And then I figured out who it was and then got a little bit of a jump scare.
Tornado warning for our area. I think, yep. Okay, well that, I was kind of expecting that. I was trying to message the guy in front of me. Gosh, dang, that gave me a heart attack. Oh, I was not expecting that to go ward. Well, okay. That actually gave me a heart attack. Like, bro, I was just trying to send a quick little thing to the guy in front of me because it's another one from my college. And oh my gosh, it just gave me a heart attack. I was like, oh, tornado warning, frick. That just came out of nowhere. I wonder where this rotation is actually at. If it's more embedded in the line, then I don't know. But wow, okay, I was not expecting that to go warn. That genuinely gave me a heart attack. Middle of the night, and then just out of nowhere tornado warning. Like, okay, that just actually kind of scared me. Oh my gosh, dude. I guess that shenanigans aren't over completely. Problem is you can't even see where this freaking rotation's at because you literally just don't have a good, unless Indianapolis radar is back, then, which I think it actually might be. Please tell me it's back. Yes, Indianapolis radar is back. It was down earlier. Yeah, there is a little bit of a rotation embedded in that, in this line.
So after that happened, I finally made it towards the interstate and made my way all the way west. I was debating on where I was wanting to stop for dinner, and I was just trying to get out of the rain as well. I made it past Indianapolis, find myself someplace to stop, and, well, you'll just see what I got in just a second here. Who would have guessed?
Well, had to get myself some Taco Bell. Got myself one of their bowls. Baja Blast as well. If you want to make an even healthier choice than I did, don't get the Baja Blast. This bowl is only about 480 calories. Very healthier, a way healthier choice than all the other stuff that's on the menu from Taco Bell. If you want to try to make healthier choices. I actually took out one of their sauces and put a spicy ranch in, and also added jalapenos to this. And honestly, this actually looks really good. This looks like it's about to slap, bro. Though I gotta eat this kind of fast because this line is getting close to here. The severe thunderstorm warning just went out for it. Gotta mix this all in though. You know the drill with that. Making a mess already, gotta love it. Okay, that's actually really good, dude. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually really good. If you want to make a healthier decision, that's actually pretty decent. These bowls are actually really good. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, I'm gonna speed run the rest of this dinner and rush back home. I want to stay ahead of this line as much as I can. It's almost here, but I could get moving pretty quick if I have to.
Because I was A, hungry, B, wanted to stay ahead of this line still. I absolutely destroyed this dinner in about 15 minutes or so. After I finished, I went ahead and finished my drive back home.
Alrighty, yo, I just want to do a quick little chase recap. Kind of just looking back on the day. Yeah, it was unfortunate that I left a little late, and that's just all because I couldn't find my tripod. I ended up finding it. I'm actually so blind sometimes, and that's literally what cost me missing this tornado. Unfortunately, it did do some damage though to the town of Mount Zion in that area, Illinois. From what I know, it was rated EF1. Here is the track for you guys to kind of just see where it went through and all that kind of stuff. But I think there's a couple takeaways I still have out this day. I picked my target storm from what I was seeing because I knew it was going to be decent. Next thing I know, it gets tornado warned. So I picked correctly on my target today. The target area I went for ended up producing a tornado. And best of all, I was able to stay ahead of this thing pretty much the entire time. Unfortunately, I couldn't see much because this system was freaking moving it, dude. Like, it was tough to stay ahead of this, but you just had to move fast enough to stay ahead of it, and I was able to manage to stay ahead of it somehow. And you know what? That was a challenge I've had for ever since I started chasing, was staying ahead and having that. And I'm really trying to emphasize staying ahead on that because I had challenges of not being able to stay ahead of stuff before, and it's put me in some very bad situations. But this time I was able to stay ahead a very fast moving system and didn't get behind it once, and that is a huge thing for me to kind of just accomplish. Even if I missed the tornado by 20 minutes, that still is kind of a win for me, because again, me getting behind stuff has almost cost me a lot. Not just missing a tornado, but my own sake, it's put me in dangerous situations. So that's just a huge win for me for this chase. And yeah, as you saw, now it is literally snowing outside. Like, whatever, this is so normal for the Midwest. I'm literally not even surprised at all anymore. This is just normal. This is the most absolute normal thing around here, honestly. It's nothing new. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this little December chase journey. I really appreciate if you like this, subscribe, check the description down below because there's a ton of stuff there. Anyways guys, I'll see you all later. Take care.